Welcome to Umerit's Management Mantras, a snapshot look at the management approach of successful leaders, boiled down into bite-sized, tangible taglines that you can use to accelerate your growth and meet your business needs. Each mantra has been picked from the best of the best, with proven success resulting once you understand and adopt the approach. Get ready to learn how to internally disrupt your business and grow. Maureen Diekman, Chief Strategy Officer of Motivations, was super generous to share some of her guiding principles and thoughts on leadership for me to package up as Mo's Magic Mantra. Anyone that knows Maureen also knows she's a big fan of storytelling. So as an added treat, Maureen will relay some of her stories associated to each mantra. Let's go. 1. Know your audience. More importantly, know why they are your audience. Whatever role you play, whomever you are speaking to, it matters that you know who you are in front of. Boss, client, peer, team member, in front of one or in front of many, whether you are in a meeting, attending a conference, or on a phone call. Know who you are speaking to and why. This demonstrates appropriate respect, participation in the relationship, and care for humans. Winging it just doesn't fit in this space.
Funny story. I went on an interview, one of the most impactful ones of my career, and the VP asked me why I was so serious and really quite formal. Well, I had my hair in a bun, I was wearing a very conservative and dull suit, and I answered questions pretty officially. He asked because he knew me from the trade show floor, full of energy, bright colors, and gregariousness. I said quite truthfully, I'm in an interview. It is a very different environment than a trade show. I know my place, when to be formal, and when to be social and energetic. Coached to relax a little. Others may not understand formal. I moved to the HR interview, where I dropped a joke and a swear word. And instead, I should have been the most formal. I nearly lost the entire opportunity over one sentence. That experience served me well over the years. I always know who I'm in front of and why I am there, and I prepare to work within the moment.
2. The 3 C's. Calm, cool, collected. This approach will save your ass. When you listen, you learn. When you are calm, others will reveal their needs, agendas, and motives. When you are collected, you think clearly, act professionally, and reduce conflict. Smile and nod, boys. Smile and nod.
Funny story. I was keynote speaking at an industry conference and encouraging rather strongly that people can approach their work with thriving mentality rather than surviving and hanging on by their fingernails. And after I left the stage, I entered this beautiful lounge area in front of the ladies' room where a tall, dominating agency director came at me with her angry face, shaking her fist, and towering over me. She poked her finger into my chest and yelled at me about how wrong I was. My people don't thrive. They work hard or get fired. My 3 C's popped into my head, and I smiled. I let her yell. Then instead of arguing, I touched her elbow, and I calmly asked, "How can I help you? If you don't get help, you will lose your health and your employees." She brought her yelling down to my tone, and while I didn't get world peace that day, I did provide solid example for those listening to us how to de-escalate and practice what I teach.
3. Give up being right. It doesn't mean you are wrong. This will serve any relationship you have in life and in business. This causes you to actively hear what others are saying and gain perspective. You stop working so hard to prove that you are right and instead start actively seeking perspective, understanding, and can get attached to the bigger picture much more easily.
Funny story. I'm right about this.
4. Be fearless. You learn so much from doing things that scare the crap out of you. If it isn't scary, it may not be that worthy anyways. Conquering fears, you learn what to do, what not to do. You grow followers, knowledge, courage, and build a library of great stories. Most people stop, pause, or don't act. So don't be that person. Don't stop. Don't pause. Do something.
Funny story. I was such a nerd as a kid. I was also a Chicago city-bred girl. Graduated my last year of high school in a small town in Idaho. So I ran for student body president. Of course, I did not win, but I got up on stage and I did a speech because I wanted to figure out how to do something scary. Many years later, I was asked to keynote a conference in front of people that knew me well, knew too much of me, really, and the fear rolled right back in. I sucked it up, I got up on stage, and I introduced myself. I got off the stage and talked on the floor, got involved with the audience. It was an awesome feeling, finding that rhythm. Nike the heck out of your life. Just do it. This is as much a part of me now as my eye color, being fearless.
5. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. It is direct cause for the 3 Ds: delay, distraction, and disappointment. Too many people cross my path trying to convince me that they should be doing this. They talk themselves into it, and then they try it, do it, and explain why they are where they are. Look, smart, capable people can do a lot of things, but doing too much, doing everything, being a generalist, is a time suck, not to mention emotionally and financially expensive. Visit your goals, be specific, be scheduled, watch out for the 3 Ds, and know that you can do something. The strength and wisdom is in choosing carefully what to do and where to spend your time money and your real money.
Funny story. I've broken this rule, and it's not that funny.
The takeaway? Follow Mo's magic mantra to initiate, guide, and maintain goal-oriented behaviors on your journey to success. Thank you, Maureen, for sharing, and I am including a link to the Motivations website in the description below so you can learn more about Maureen and her work. My name is Paul, and I created Umerit to help people and companies, one conversation at a time. The sub to my channel would be spiffy and spectacular, just saying. Until next time, remember, stay curious, stay interested.